excited to share and announce the launch of Amazon Nova, which are our new state-of-the-art foundation models that deliver frontier intelligence and industry-leading price performance.
You can see here that Amazon literally just announced their frontier models. It's really fascinating to see other companies get in on the AI space. So watch this entire video because it's going to show you guys everything you need to know about Amazon's new frontier models and their capabilities.
So in this intelligence set of models, there are 4 flavors. The first is micro, which is a text-only model, which means you feed it text and it outputs text. It's laser fast, very cost-effective, and our internal builders are really enjoying it for a lot of their simple tasks. And then we have 3 flavors of multimodal models. And so multimodal models, you can input text or image or video, and you output text. And so each of these are in ascending order of size and intelligence. The micro, light, and pro models are generally available today. The premier model will be available in the Q1 timeframe. So I'm going to share a few benchmarks. I'll just say that we used external published benchmarks whenever we could. When they weren't available, we did it ourselves. We published a methodology on our website so you can try and replicate it if you like. So I'll just share some of the benchmarks. So on the micro model, you can see it is a very competitive model. If you look at the raw numbers relative to the leading models in this class, Llama and Google's Gemini, I think on the raw numbers, it benchmarks 19 benchmarks, equal or better on 17 of the 21 benchmarks versus Gemini, and then equal or better on Haiku 3.5 on 10 of the 12 benchmarks. Haiku isn't doing images or video yet, so we couldn't benchmark.
And Haiku is trash, so
again,
shut up.
Very competitive model. And then if you look at Pro, same story. If you compare it to GPT-4o, it's equal or better on 17 of the 20 benchmarks. It's equal or better on 16 of the 21 benchmarks versus Gemini. The very best model in this class of models is Sonnet V2 3.5. But even here, you can see that our Pro model is equal or better on about half of those. And on the ones that are not, it's very competitive. And you're going to like the cost and the latency characteristics here. And then our Premier model, which will be our largest multimodal model, will be available in the Q1 timeframe. Now, so that's 4 very competitive, compelling intelligence models. But there are some other things that I think you're going to really like about these models. First, they're really cost-effective. They're about 75% less expensive than the other leading models in Bedrock. 2, they are fast. They're the fastest models that you'll see with respect to latency. We'll also make the Nova models available in the SKU that Peter was talking about last night, and the latency optimized inference SKU as well. They're very fast. And then they're not just integrated, they're just not in Bedrock, but they're integrated deeply with all the features in Bedrock that any model provider can use. It's just that this team took the time to do them. So that means that you get fine tuning. Increasingly, a lot of our app builders for generative AI, they want to do fine tuning with labeled examples to make the applications perform better. You'll also be, the Nova models are also integrated with the distillation feature that Matt just talked about. So you can infuse intelligence of bigger models into smaller models that are more cost-effective and lower latency. It's deeply integrated in Bedrock's knowledge bases so that you can use RAG to ground your answers in your own data. And then also, we have optimized these models to work with your proprietary systems and APIs so that you can actually do multiple orchestrated automatic steps, agentic behavior, much more easily with these models. So I think these are very compelling. I'm looking forward to taking a shot at them and using them. Now, customers want to actually do more around generative AI than just with outputs that are text. They also have a lot of needs around images, around video. And there's lots of examples of it, but simple ones are advertising or marketing or trading materials. And so we've worked hard. You know, it's expensive. There aren't a lot of options out here. They're not easy to do yourself. And we've worked hard on this problem. And I'm excited to announce 2 more models for you. First is Amazon Nova Canvas, which is our state-of-the-art image generation model. And so,
All right, here we go.
Wondering like what kind of business.
All right, here we go. Hi, mother. I was getting set up there. Joe, are you awake? Sorry about that. Where's my screen? All right, one second.
Yeah. Nova, Nova, Nova. Nova, Nova, Nova. From Amazon, AWS. I just saw Bezos talking about them focusing on AI, and that's what he focuses all of his time on right now.
Yeah. This size is fucked up. I should have done this all way earlier. I didn't. That's not working for me. Transform.
So we're doing the replicate tonight, right?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah, yeah.
still
Hell yeah.
recorded?
Yeah, we can. Yep.
All right.
Here, we can just make me big. Are you got your camera, dude?
I could get it. Just give me a minute here, huh?
Bet. Yeah, I got to get these lights put back and shit. I'm just a mess right now. Yeah, well, I'm back streaming, and you are one of the main reasons that is because I saw you in here. Like, I love Jam, but like he's just not me, and I'm your only baby boy, and so I figured this is her, a very rare chance to get to see and hear me. So why take that away?
All right. I have no idea what you're talking about, but sure.
And I was talking to my mother. If she's still listening, I think she is.
Oh, how nice. That's awesome.
Yeah. See.
Nice.
All right. Do you have your camera? I said.
Yeah. I just need a minute here. I said. Well, you're the one showing off the goodies tonight. Buddy.
All right, yeah. So I guess we could just hop right into it. So there's so much, man, going on that I don't even know where to start. If I were to like just do a summary of
Goals.
things that happen, this can go away though. All right, so let's see what Claude has been up to. Claude has something with Google. I think, yeah, Google Docs and chats and projects. Not impressed with that at all. I don't use it. I don't care about it. Not impressed. And there was an update pushed that like makes them dumber or something. I heard about it via Twitter, or just like more difficult. I found him more difficult to work with, and like the limits are ridiculous. Like, and there's nothing that can be done about it, and that's a problem. If I can't even, or if people for that matter can't even pay to use the tool the way they're needing to use it, or the way that they're wanting to use it, or just maybe I have bad habits and it's because I have bad habits that it's causing my token usage to be so high. But that should be my problem, not a limitation of your. Like, that should be like a bill on me. Like, if let's say I wanted to just run my air conditioner nonstop in the coldest setting all day and have my lights on 24/7 and run the water and faucets. Like I can do that. I'd have enormous bills, but like the water company, electric company, and I think that's the only two. They're not going to be like, oh shit, you're over your water limit for the day, or you're over your electricity limit for the day. That's ridiculous. There should be no limit on it. Like, if I want to use it, you should let me use it, dude.
I not to be whatever, but in California,
there probably is a water one.
I swear to God, they love our regulations. They're like, no, you get no water. Sorry, you've had enough.
Yeah. So let's see. When was the last time I got clawed into some antics? Like, so this is. I feel like I shouldn't even show this, but let me see. The last time I got him. Well, it's been a minute, and I don't know. I can't open these up because the language that I use, I would not show on stream. It gets pretty abrasive.
Abrasive? I don't believe it for
Stop
me.
it. Listen, they're robots. They don't have feelings. Even when
Well,
they say they have feelings, they're not real.
if you want to get abrasive, did you hear about the new GPT-4o Pro cost per month?
No.
It's only $200.
Wait, for what?
The new GPT-4
So now
or
they're going,
O1.
they're,
There's my
oh, what?
camera. I'm back in action.
Oh,
Hold on.
one.
Let's see.
The reason it doesn't even do a good job. What?
Swear. He put it out today that OpenAI is doing the 12 days of OpenAI Christmas or something like that. And they're doing a, what do you call it, man? Announcement every day. And his announcement was this new model that's faster and better. And they're going to have a pro version that's 200 a month. They had a huge backlash. All these people were talking smack. Like,
Yo, they are out of their minds. And I
that's
hope that somebody steps up in this. Like, you can't do this early, bro. What are you doing? This is why Web3 broke, you fucking retards. Like, for
but
real, man.
the comments were great because remember, Elon put up $50 million towards OpenAI to get it started because
Yeah, I don't
this is
care.
supposed to be a nonprofit.
Yeah.
That's why he donated the money. So there's all these people making comments with Sam's picture. Oh, it's a nonprofit. Blah, blah, blah. Now he's charging this huge amount. But I will say this: I did see a response from him on my way home. He said that almost everyone will be fine with the $20 a month version and the free version. The 200 is like people are reaching limits. How you were talking about. That's kind of why I interrupted and brought this up.
Yeah, so
Is
they're gonna put in limits now. Like, is that what he's saying? Because there
no,
aren't really any, to my knowledge.
he's saying for that because you just haven't reached it. There already are limits, but there's people out there that are running, I guess, nonstop tokens, where they are getting shut down. And they're like, what the hell? I pay for a thing, blah, blah, blah. So then they're like, okay, but you're in this tiny bracket of people that uses it to the umpteenth. So you need to pay $200 a month and then you have unlimited, basically.
Okay. I
So
wonder. So, like, and here's the thing: if the reasoning model, like, I'm just not impressed with it at all. Like, we can show it off right now because I guess my tokens for that refilled. So I get like X amount per month, and I usually save it for something that I feel like, you know, would need it. But it takes longer to get a response, right? Maybe because it's reasoning. I don't know. But like right away, like, this is now worse because it's taking longer, right? And then the output, I wasn't impressed. I haven't been impressed with it at all. It hasn't done anything that I haven't seen other models do already.
right. Yeah. And other people were making that point with the $200 a month. Like a couple of months, you could buy your own machine and put your own models on it and run it for free for, like, why would you do that even?
Yeah. Which, speaking of, I wonder if NVIDIA has done anything with RTX chat. Let's take a look at that. Speaking of running your own models, like, this is something that like the average Joe Schmo could do.
All right. That's
Yeah.
neat.
Yeah. You do need a heavier graphics card though. So if you have to have like a 380 or a 480, or I think just a 3000 series or a 4000. Yeah. And this I wasn't impressed with either. And this has no context window. So actually, never mind. If this hasn't been updated to have voice, image, and new model support. I don't know if models. All right. I'll have to read this later. I deployed the latest Llama 3.2 Vision model onto GCP.
Okay.
And immediately was not impressed. Well, so I gave it a very esoteric image, and only one of them with no training whatsoever. But I expected it to know what it was. I did. Like, this is Llama. Yeah. This is 3.2 billion parameters. I expect you to recognize Fortnite if I show it to you. I just do. And it was so far off, bro. Like, it said some other video game I never heard of. No. First, that was the one. where I posted what Claude said. Let me go see if I can find that. That was a good one. That was a really good one. Let me see. And then, yeah, what's that? Did you go to your meeting this week?
No, my buddy's out of town. The one we do it at his shop. He was out of town this week. Gone, baby, gone. So I ended up making. It's not finished, but I did my cat video with me in it. I've been loving. I've been making a lot of drum and bass and other tracks. I got this war video I finished. It's super cool. It's like starting out as a mushroom cloud, and then it's like a video of this mushroom cloud, and then it boom, it like turns into a bouquet of flowers, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. So this was my model's response, right? Of the picture that I showed it. And let me show you the image that I showed it. I expected to know this. I'm sorry. Like if I'm being too, you guys can't see, I'm not sharing. God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. There we go. All right. So this is the picture that I showed it. That's really zoomed in. So I think I can zoom out. There we go. That's what it got.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it got there. And I would say that most people who've played the game would recognize this as Fortnite, right? Especially with building materials, right? And so this was the response from Llama, that is a mountain, cloud, a bird, a tree, or something else entirely. And then it goes on with this like immensely verbose, just like nonsense. I was just like, and then so I send this over to Claude, and this is his fucking
real quick before you move on. You said please describe this picture, or what did you say?
Yeah, that was the prompt. Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I had to send it via API, and yeah, that's what I put. Describe this picture. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, and this is Claude. Yeah. LOL. Yeah, that response is complete. Now, remind you, anybody who's watching this, I did nothing to prompt this other than, like it told me that it was feeding off my energy or something like that. Like that's what it said. So all I really did was curse at it a lot, and this is now how it talks to me. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes. These like I get them in this different version of them that is just fucking funny. This is hilarious. LOL. Yeah, that response is completely fucking off. It's hallucinating all kinds of poetic nature shit when it should just say this is a screenshot from Fortnite. And then it went on over, and then what's the next one that he said? Oh, and then he talks shit about Llama, right? Check this out.
Now, who is this talking shit now?
Claude, dude.
Oh, okay. So you put now. Okay, so you're losing me here. So this last response was you showed Claude what Llama did, and that's right. Claude's response. I see. Okay.
Yeah, this is Claude's response. Isn't that funny? Mm-hmm. And then he gives me all this. He says, "Want to try this more focused version first and see if it at least identifies Fortnite? Then we can talk about proper training if it's still being stupid."
Dude. Now, this is where I think, like, okay, now you didn't train that thing to be like you at all. Like, it just did it, right?
Correct.
And so when I see that kind of stuff, it really makes me like think, like, you know, you heard about that kid who like fell in love with the AI girl, and then like,
right. Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Dude, when I see them adapt like this and kind of fit your personality and work with you and stuff, I could totally see how that people would get really engaged with these. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. And then so I'm talking directly to him because he was talking shit about Meta, like on that last one. So I said, this is better in terms of length, worse in terms of identify what the fuck it's looking at. What is wrong with those guys over at MetaCloud? LMOA. This is a hilarious fail. It's looking at Fortnite screenshot, somehow hallucinating Horizon Forbidden West. I don't know what that is. Like, that's not even close. It's like walking into McDonald's and saying, "Oh yes, this is clearly a fine French bistro."
Nice. Yeah, man.
So this shit's hilarious to me. I hope I don't lose him. Yeah, I would be pretty bummed if he went back to being fucking lame-o Claude all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you kind of, it's
Yeah,
weird.
it's like he puts those curses and such in the comments of the code. Like, and if you think about that, like I normally don't like pay the comments any mind at all. And I so just happened to read one time, or maybe like the curse word cost my eyes. Like I say fucking or whatever it said, and I've noticed it ever since. And yeah, they can be funny as hell. But like if you were, imagine if you were working for some, you were contracted for some like major client or something like that, and
Mhm.
like their lead dev finds it, right? Like
Mhm.
I
The
mean,
great thing
I
is
guess
you're like,
devs are known for doing that. Like they are,
that's true.
but
And that's like back in like who's gonna see it, right? You know what I mean? There are very
yeah,
few. Your general public's not gonna see it anyway, so I think you're pretty safe.
yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. All right. And then so replicate is so I found replicate, I think through ChatGPT for suggesting it to me. It goes to this one every time. I don't know why. It's just what I guess saved in my browser. But the site is replicate.com, and it's going to be intimidating to people that are not technical, I think. Maybe.
It
Uh,
is.
uh,
Hundo.
okay.
And it's really confusing because like we're so used to non-technical people. I mean, I guess compared to a lot of people, I'm technical, but
Yeah.
I'm putting myself in the non-technical. And what I'll say is most of us are used to a specific UI that
Yeah.
does one thing, right? And even Hugging Face, you know it's not, but it's very clear that it's not. And it's very clear that this is its own little thing. This is.
Mhm.
Replicate, it's like, whoa, what is this?
Yeah. Yeah. So give me an AI, like an image AI or a text AI or a video AI or some sort of AI that like that you either pay for or need to use or whatever.
I'd like you to try to get that new open source one.
Which
It's from 10 Cent, all one word, and
oh
it's
shit,
called,
that's who's gonna rule the world eventually,
yeah,
right?
Hyun Yuan, I think it is.
Yeah. Oh, this one here, Hyun Wan.
Hmm. That's like the new supposed best video model, and it's open source, and you can run it. I hope you can. I can't.
What do we want a
Maybe
video of?
I want a video of. Mm,
Where did you hear about this at? Why didn't you
this,
tell me this when you saw me making videos? Why didn't you say, hey, by the way, I know the best one that there is out there. Stop using Luma Labs.
bro, I'm telling you, I will always tell you when you ask me, and shit moves so fast that this thing is maybe 5 days old. Like it's
So within the
brand.
last time we've spoken, and I was making videos. Check. Glad it wasn't. I was playing with
No,
you.
it's like 1 day off. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's
yeah.
one
So
day
listen,
make a difference.
right? Yeah, I know it. So give me prop. I want to check it out. What was I doing? So I found so far the most useful or the best use case of video AI for me is stitching scenes together. Right. Uh, um, Even if I don't have footage yet, the ones that give you the first keyframe and the last keyframe, right, or the
Mhm.
last, like those ones are the most useful to me. Um, I've had a poor experience as I have with all art AI. I guess it's just me, or maybe my expectations are set way too high. But I've never, or very rarely, ever successfully gotten out of an art AI what I asked it for, like specifically what I like. I can be very, very, very specific, and it'll still. I can be like, give me a cat walking across the grass, lifting its right paw, and it'll draw me like kids playing basketball or some shit. Like, dude, like, what are you doing, bro? Like this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not even close sometimes. Or the other day, what did I do? I put in the negative, like, and I understand how to use the negative prompting, and that, like, I only need to put a couple of words in there, and that's it, right? And they were very specific, bro. Like, of the things in the image,
Hmm.
there was only one person, so there should only be like two arms and two legs. And I just didn't want any of them in the shot. And like it just gave me back Like not only did it give me back arms, it gave me like distorted, mutated double arms.
What model were you using?
Yeah, cling, dude. I'm like, and that's when I cursed at them, like in their feedback. I was like, fucking awful, awful, awful. Because like I paid for that. Like it
Did
feels,
you use? They have like 3 versions now. They have 1.5
yeah,
Pro, and then the
yeah.
normal thing.
All right, let's here. I need a prompt. Audience, give me a prompt. Cam, give me a prompt.
Well,
Somebody give
this
me a
one
prompt.
you gotta like download it, I think, right? Or you can use
No,
this thing
hell
on
no. You
Replicate.
just go right here, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Do me a favor.
yeah.
Send me the link through Discord, and then real quick, I had the
So you're gonna
scroll.
have to get it set up with a payment. That's probably why you haven't.
There we go. So show
But
me the basic. Take me back to the home screen real quick before you prompt, and just for everybody too. Like show it.
yeah,
Like
so like
okay,
look at it.
step
I'm at
one
like
is what?
$2.38 a month. And if you look at all the predictions that I've made so far this month, which this month is how many days in 5? So we
Yeah.
can start here. So I've made and these are like video. The majority of them are like you can see some upscaler here. But the majority of these are either image or video. I don't know how many that is. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, just to give you a heads up, this one I know I've heard is expensive
18
comparatively.
predictions at a cost of, and then that cost me about $2.50, $2.38. Like, so I mean, first of all, like you can't even like if you just need something for a few times, I mean, it's just better. It's just better. The way that they've the granularity in the pricing makes it so much better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like you just pay for what you use and that's it.
Okay, so how would I do this? I see there's a dashboard, explorer, playground, pricing.
So I think
File
that's what I
box.
might have started, or you know what? There are some free ones also. I think under Explorer, if you go to Explorer,
Okay.
I think all of the featured models. To be honest with you, and look, there it is.
Yeah, I saw it first one, huh?
Yeah, and hyper AI. Right,
Yeah,
4
Hyper's
seconds.
good. I've used that. That one
All
was
right.
doing good with lip sync.
This one
for a
might be
while.
free, because I thought that's what they said to me. I thought they said all of the featured ones are free.
Interesting. Maybe they're trying to bring people in.
So the
Okay.
pricing, like, don't even look at it, like, because this is going to be confusing to you. It's confusing to me. I don't know. Just give me a rough estimate of like per.
Yeah, the which ones you have to use. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is great.
And so
because if
here's
you wanted to use-
here it is. Like here's the
But if you
images.
wanted to use the
4 cents an
NVIDIA
image.
stuff, if you want to use the NVIDIA stuff, I wonder if you can use it on here, even if you don't have the right card. You know what I mean? Because you can use theirs, basically, right?
Yeah.
Dope. All right, thanks for taking me. And so you just like go in, sign up with your email, and then
Yeah,
how
give
do
it a
you gotta
payment
give them a payment option, and then it just hits your card or whatever as it goes.
Realistic dog on a pyramid. Here we come. Here we go.
All right, we got a comment.
All right.
A realistic dog on a pyramid.
What type of dog, Cam? I'll go pit bull. I'm a big fan of pit bull. A blue. Now, can I write blue pit bull? Will it know that I don't mean like a blue pit bull? I mean like a blue. Are they blue nosed? Is that what it is? I think it is.
It's something like that, yeah. Or you
I think
can
it's
put
blue.
blue gray, then it'll get it. Maybe I don't know.
A blue nosed breed pit bull.
They have some other thing they call them American something or other. Like to make them sound less.
Is he peeing on the pyramids or what is he doing? Taking a dump? Taking a poop?
How about he's pooping out the pyramid? He's pooping out like a golden pyramid.
Because it's going to be tiny. That's actually going to be gross, and I don't want to see a dog poop.
That would explain how the pyramids were built in Giza, bro. Come on, we've got the answer, but you don't want to prompt it.
Beer. There we go. All right. We can change the width and height, but I'm content with all of this. 129 frames.
Will you read those? Will you just read them real quick? What all those are?
Yeah. I can make these larger for you.
Okay.
So first one's prompt, next one's negative prompt, and then we have width and height. width
Okay.
of the video in pixels,
That's
right? Which is
great.
good because I don't think you can. You kind of set it, but it's always like
Yeah.
yeah. And then the video length,
And those are
length
in
of the
what,
video in
seconds?
frames,
Frames.
frames. Yeah, frames.
Okay.
So if you're
Okay.
at
So
30 frames per second, that's roughly 4 second video, right? 30
yeah, but
FPS.
I don't see that option. Is that down further or something?
No, I don't know what I don't know what the fucking first steps means. Number of inference steps. I don't know what that means.
Okay. So we should be able to tell once we do this. You had 129 for the frame,
Yeah.
so 30. That's what, 3 second video? No, that's
4.
second video.
I already said
Yeah.
that.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. Not listening.
Embedded guided scout. I don't know what any of this means. Sometimes I play around with these to see what they do. Like I'll set them completely, like either nothing or all, just to see if I can notice like any, what's the obvious thing that changed here, right?
All
I
right.
haven't figured many out.
Okay,
All right,
go
here
ahead
we
and
go.
run it. Sorry, yeah.
All right, and so I found that they do take, I think, longer than, well, Kling is still the longest, which is a shame because it's not even close to being the best.
Can you run a new prompt and see if you can run two at the same time?
Yeah, I would just open a new tab though.
Oh, it won't let you just type.
I
right
think it
into
will. I just want to keep it on there because I'll lose it and then I'll be all.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
What do you want?
Let's put a purple lizard with wings flying over the Los Angeles cityscape with a slice of pepperoni pizza in its hand. Stofers.
Be specific. All right, let's go for it. I said, yeah, these will be a minute. And so others that I've used as Luma Labs, Crea, and Kling. I don't want to bring them up because I'll probably show my history and everything. And I'm not feeling like I want to do that right now. I'm not, there's nothing that like, it's bad. There's got some things that I'm working on, some proprietary.
I'll do a whole Crea thing next week because that's my favorite one as of late. And so
how about your camera? Were you ever going to turn that back on or on?
Oh,
did you ever turn it on?
Sorry. I had to move around a bit, so I didn't want
I'm just playing.
everyone dizzy. Oh, my pizza got overcooked, man. Where's my purple dragon when I eat him, bro? Want to see how horrible this thing is? No, you're gonna be sad.
So I'm curious to see how good this is.
Okay, so that's that. Let's show us some other stuff in Replicate, because Replicate is like basically you can do almost anything that is in AI on Replicate, right? As far as I understand.
Yeah, let's see what the playground's about. I haven't really messed around in here. I know a way to generate images and replicate. The playground encourages rapid fire experimentation, fast feedback loops, and easy comparison of models. It is a beta, so we expect you to find bugs and we'd love to hear blah, 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 blah. Get started. All right, so compare models. So this is Black Forest Labs Flux 1.1 Pro Ultra.
Okay. Black Forest Labs is, what do you call it? What's her name? Dang it. I can't think of it right off the top of my head. Dang it.
There's Ideogram. Well, it's Flux. I thought Flux was.
It's a model, yeah.
There's lots of them. I don't know. I need. Can I add an image in here? Yeah, I can. I think I can upload an image. Shit, where did I put that new NFTG logo? Let's just see what it could do with that.
All right.
Wonder if I put it in quotes, will it know what I mean? Image prompt strings, minimum 0. Blend between the prompt and the image prompt. Okay, I don't have one. 1 is fine. Safety tolerance. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, let's get fucking racy, bro. Let's go. Oh, you can change the format. It can do PNGs. What? That's baller. All right, let's see what a racy NFTG logo looks like. I don't know if I specifically asked that to be racy. I said permissive, but it's allowed to do whatever it wants. It did make it like flesh colored. It did the letters like all of the AIs up to now. I don't think would have done that. It would have given me like evil like demonic text back. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Let's try it again. I could probably change the model now, right? Oh, I don't want to enter that.
Very cool. Says you can fine tune your own models. Nice.
Yeah. So I just jumped right in and started using it and didn't really do a whole lot of reading. I saw pay as you go. How much are these? These cost me something? They no, maybe not.
Oh wow, levels.
I was pretty sure that it said that the featured were free, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's see what else it's got featured. A lot of video up there. Mini Max.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. Oh, by the way, I know you were talking about trying to get a little short film thing together. And Odyssey is doing another film festival thing.
Oh yeah, sweet. I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody should be in because you get all those free credits and shit. I'm in their Discord. I'll go check it out.
Thanks. Send me the thing with when you get it, if you don't mind, please.
Oh yeah. So here under Explore too. So this is a good place to go, right? If you scroll down here, it will give you links to like things categorically, right? Like 3D. Like if I wanted a 3D cheeseburger, I don't know why. Why I zoomed in? Not. How do I move you? Oh, there we go. So yeah, that's pretty good. Like there's AIs. What I feel like, Joe, what a lot of people do, because you can run this, like there's API endpoints to hit for this.
Right.
RESTful API. I feel like like a lot of those sites that you go to that or you see in like the top Google search results are just running this. Like that's all they're doing. They've got this and
Right, like a wrapper or whatever. Huh?
I would bet anything, yeah. And I bet you that right now, or it has been at least, pretty fucking profitable for the people doing it, right? Because you the average person isn't going to come to a site like this. I don't think they're going to Google, right? And then they're going to try like that's what I do. I Google it and then I click the first few that I think would be the most relevant to what I'm wanting to do. And then like I'm immediately turned off if there's a paywall. Like if you don't have a free tier, I'm probably not going to use you. That's a major because your products, all of the products historically have been very bad to me. Like they've not given me anything for the money I've given them, right? Even if it's only 4 cents, like that multi-arm picture, whatever I paid for that, like I felt robbed at that point. You know what I mean? Like you just stole money from me. Like I specifically said I did not want this, and you gave it to me anyways. Like, in any other industry, like that's a huge problem. So, if you're gonna charge me from the gate, like your shit better be impeccable, and I know it's not. So that's why I don't mess with it. I feel like the best like pricing model on these is to get people like where to the point where they need it, right? Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
where you're working on multiple projects, or you have a high use case and it's convenient, and because there's so many out there that you can just skip around. Technically, I don't know. Let's go check on our things and see how they're doing. So yeah, this is a really long time, and these fail, I think, a lot too. This is taking a really long time though. Oh shit! Where's his beer? Ah!
Oh yeah, let me see this thing. I did pretty good. And there's his beer.
Ah!
In beer.
That
Nice.
is the blue nose pit on a pyramid. He's
Nectar.
not really on a pyramid, and I just put that as the background, but they did it.
He's on the top of a pyramid. You just can't see it because he's standing on it. Nice. The nectar of the pharaohs. Pretty good.
That's and so what I would do now is I would download this, right?
Okay.
And because it's like, okay, so that's only like 4 seconds of a scene. How do you even do anything with that? And what I normally would do is I can show you. And I'm forgetting all of the Adobe. Like Adobe's got its whole own suite of AI tools. If you didn't know this, and I forget what size this is. But they're getting better. I played with Adobe's Premiere generative expand, right? So it's where you can drag the the playhead into like empty space, and it'll continue the film, if you know what I mean.
Right, yeah.
Right. And so what I would do here probably, so like let's say that I know that this is my first frame and I need more after this. Like I need him actually like licking and drinking, maybe biting the lady's arm off. Something needs to happen. So what I would do is either get an image of like where I want the next scene to end at, and I can just export this as if I just go up here and quick export as PNG, right? And then so now I have my last frame. Whoops. And then now my last frame, which I'm going to use as the first frame for the next AI. Like I'm going to use one of the image to video AIs, and I'm going to stick in this frame as my first one, right? And then wherever I want it to end up at, like an image of that, right? So I technically do need one more image, or not, because you can do it with only one. I can
right. It could be a start.
give it this one, then I give it text, right? Whatever. But when you give it the first and last frames, it's really easy to stitch them together, right? Because they should fit perfectly. If it's ending on that frame, and then the next frame, the next like series, you start it with that frame, like it's going to match perfectly. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it, like you can also, you're in Photoshop right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could also, like, let's say you wanted this to be your keyframe or your start frame. And then you could go in here, you could erase, you could generative fill.
Yeah. I love that. You don't have to put nothing in there.
And put the tongue, put the dog drinking or dog's tongue. And just like if you wanted it to drink, right?
Yeah.
Or if you wanted them to bite the hand, just erase
that's right.
ear and put bite hand, you know what I mean? Then that could be your end frame, however, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
this was the first one. And yeah, let's just put something in here. I always delete it. I don't know if that's the best practice or not, but yeah. Let's see if he's got a pyramid buddy here. Pit bulls and pyramids. Oh shit! Why is it not putting it? Is it still a video? Like, what is going on?
It might be. I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah.
I haven't used the timeline thing too much in Photoshop. I tend to use like Premiere stuff or whatever, After Effects. So I haven't really tried that part of it. But I've seen other people do it, but I haven't personally.
Oh, so that wasn't it. That's why. Where did this save to? Just giving away too much here. What all right, we had another one coming, didn't we? Let's see how that one turned out. This one's weak, dude.
That one is weak.
Yeah, like this is garbage. Like I can see how it's working now, and I'm not impressed already. Like I can tell what it's doing, and I'm not impressed.
I mean, it's a purple dragon. It's not holding the pizza, but something is. But I mean, it did all the stuff, and that is the LA city skyline.
Yeah, and it's just
That's what
garbage.
it-
It like it just sourced all of these images. Like it didn't make the fucking cat that we saw. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I guess I don't know how it works. Maybe it doesn't make anything. Maybe everything is just stolen imagery, right?
No.
Because that's all this is,
No.
right?
You can kind of see them form. I don't think so. You can kind of see them form. You used to be able with Mid Journey right away. When I first started using it, it would show you the image as it developed. You know what I mean?
Huh?
And I used to take screenshots and not screenshots, but I would save it in Discord as it did it, and then I'd make it into a video of like this, like
Oh
kind of
yeah,
weird into the thing. But it stopped doing it maybe a few months in.
yeah. Okay. I see the other one. Where was the other one at? I am thus far not impressed because it basically gave me the same thing on both. It gave me a replaced background, a stock image of a pit bull, stock image of a beer, and that's the same thing it gave me there. Stock image of a fucking slice of pizza that wasn't even what we asked for. The dog actually wasn't what we asked for either. I said drinking, not looking at a human hand him a beer he's not going to drink. You said hyper is good.
Yeah, Hyper's pretty good. They did lip syncing early on. I messed
Oh,
around with it when
really?
it first came out, but I haven't seen it in a while. Um,
Yeah, all the lip syncing. I haven't seen it. What was that one that we did on the stream with you?
the
Wait, maybe you talk like a girl. Do you remember that?
mm, there was Halio, I want to say. Then there's Pika does it. Leonardo does it. Hey Jen, I think is the best probably at it.
Which one is it?
Hey Jen is the best.
How do you spell that?
Heygen. That's the one where you can like you could make yourself and then just put in scripts and it'll be you talking, and it's those ones where it's hard to tell whether it's the person or AI, you know what I mean? But there is a couple new, so you already checked out the Hunyuan or how you say that. And Runway did a change too. Um
Yeah. Hey, why not?
Runway,
Can you? You want? Did you get set up with this yet or not?
what are we on right now?
Just this. Did you get set? I was going to ask you to drive, if you could for a second.
Let me pull something up, but yeah. Let me actually no, I'm on my freaking phone.
Yeah. No. All good. All good.
Yeah. So I can't, sorry about that. But yeah, so Runway's got a keyframing thing, so it's like it's kind of crazy. It has, you can do multiple keyframe actions in there, and then it's got this like imagine thing where it's like almost works with you. I haven't tried that one either. Um So they're through Luma. It's only available through the API, but it's this new model called Photon from Luma. They're the ones who did Dream Machine, you know. So that's a brand new one. And then another brand new one is from the one we talked about was the Hun Yuan. You just try to, and then Google just released it's called VEO. I haven't tried that one at all yet. It's available on Vertex AI.
Nice. Yeah, yeah.
But it says in private preview, so I don't know what that means.
What is the name of it again?
VEO, and that
Let's go
one's
see if
on
we got.
Vertex AI.
Yeah, let's see if we got it.
And then Microsoft launched the Copilot Vision, and it can browse the web with you in real time now.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then this one, I don't know if you've heard about this yet, but this one's so right up your alley. So Google DeepMind, they introduced Genie 2. It's this foundational world model is capable of generating an endless variety of action controllable, playable 3D environments. So you
Oh
can
wow.
use one image and it can be played by a human or AI agent using keyboard and mouse inputs. And I've seen some cool stuff with
What
that.
was the name of that one?
That one's Genie,
Oh,
Genie.
that's Google also.
2. Yeah, that's Google.
What is going on? Fucking get me inside my shit. What are you doing? This is where I want to be.
And I haven't got the beta. Actually, I gotta look at my messages. I might have got it. The what do you call it? Crea has oh geez, what a douche.
Is this deployed? I forget. No, I didn't have this deployed yet. I undeployed it because it was pissing me off. Stupid robot. I don't see this one that you're talking about, but let me go to the model garden.
It might be. Damn it.
I can ask them for it. They'll probably give it to me. They've been super nice.
Nice.
That's why they charge so much, though. One more time on the name. So it was Genie 2, you said?
Yeah, Genie, GENIE, and then 2.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. And then what was the other one that you said that was on Google?
VEO, VEO.
Was that a Vision one? Is this hitting the right thing or no?
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get my secret code so I can do editing on Crea because I really want to be doing that. Dang it. Okay, there we go. Where is this thing? Okay. Okay, the other one, what were you saying? Not VO, but something else?
I don't remember.
I'm sorry. Oh, you found it?
No, no, I didn't find either of them. Probably not available yet.
There might be, might not be. Yeah, Genie 2 and VO. Ooh, listen to this one. I haven't heard about this yet either. And also from Google DeepMind, they did GenCast, an AI model providing the likelihood of different weather conditions for up to 15 days ahead. It's trained on 40 years of historical data with variables like temperature, wind speed, pressure, and it has learned global weather patterns. Interesting. Oh, and I follow this dude on Twitter who's awesome, and he's making this AI that is trained all on old VHS. So
Ha.
this guy has been just for the last 2 years just feeding it. He's like, dude, I give it everything and anything. If I go to when I go to like Goodwill, I buy a box of VHS. I'm putting it in there. I'm training it on everything. It's really pretty cool.
And for what reason?
He's making his own AI because all of these other models are all just trained off of internet shit, right? So his will be different than all of them because all of his training shit they don't have access to. You know what I mean? For imagery and stuff. Follow me?
Yeah. Won't wouldn't the VHS one be? I mean, I don't see. So homemade VHS, or just the style. Like I guess I'm like, what's the difference between? Um, because it's not the movie that doesn't have access to. Because of course it does.
But
Just not on VHS format, which might or may not be of worse or equal quality. Like I don't.
well, it's not
Maybe
just
there's some
that.
stuff that you can't get on DVD, right? Like you probably can't, or you can't get the
Yeah,
digital version,
like
but not many.
any movie that you or I filmed personally, any
Right,
home movie, which is literally millions,
right, yeah,
they have no access to. So
right.
he's getting all that. He's making this thing that's, you know what I mean?
From a certain time frame though, because like it's certain, like Facebook certainly has all of that. Like, of course they do. Every
Oh, some
time
of it.
somebody's like
Yeah,
Instagram
for
is
sure.
loaded with that. I hear what you're saying though. I guess is he doing it just to be different? I'm trying to find what the value is in doing it. Like
Mm,
what is he trying to accomplish or do
he's trying to
differently or
make a
better?
he's trying to make a
What up, SOTC?
he's trying to make a model that is different than all the other ones.
Let's make SOTC a video. We'll
All
type the
right.
video. All right, so we'll make let's just write soul of the cat, and we'll see what Hyper thinks this means. That sound good?
Sure. I've got
We
some
want it.
Solar Cat stuff.
Well, let's put it in a 1:1. So if it comes out good, it's in a ratio that doesn't need to be cropped and shit, like this size here. And let's just go. Let's just see what this says. In fact, let's do. Uh, uh, let's compare two of these here. So Hyper and which other one here? You said, then I see Minimax, and you see that one was good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so it's probably going to tell me that I'm probably going to learn that this is an insufficient prompts because I'm not really saying much here. Ooh, prompts optimizers checked though.
But I think that's good because like, you know, like especially for this, right? You're trying to see how AI views just the name of his
Right,
project,
right, right,
right?
right, right,
So I
right.
think that's
Yeah,
a
right,
pretty
right.
good use case.
Yeah. All right, I got to go grab what just happened? Oh, I hit my space bar. All right, I'll be right back. I got to go grab a water.
Okay. Finishing mine. So yeah, so next week, while you're away, I'll chat it up while you're getting your water. But so next week, I'm gonna go over the Crea thing, and Crea is just like super dynamic. It's kind of like Replicate to a certain degree, but just because it has so many models in one place, and so You can create images in it just like any of these other ones. It uses that new Flux model, which is really great. And you can basically, generate an image like Mid-Journey or whatever, and then you can go straight to video. The cool thing, because that makes it a little bit different than all these other ones, is you can choose from like 5 or 6 different video models for your image, all within the one thing. So you don't have to leave, you don't have to copy paste, add it to different things. You can run it in the same window, like 6 different ways on 6 different models. You can run multiples of the same ones. It's really pretty cool. So I'll go through that one and show how that one works next week. That's one of the few ones I pay for, and I think it's totally worth it. I've trained it on myself, so I can put myself anywhere. I made an awesome cat video the other day where I'm just a cat riding around and I jumping around. I got riding a big cat on the beach. Yeah, super fun, super cool. That's kind of been my favorite as of late. Although I will say, like, it has all the versions of Kling in there, but on one of our older shows, we did a demo of the Kling, and it has so you can go different directions with the movement. So it has it where you can make it, the feet go one way, the sun or a cloud go another, water splashing up. I think it had like 6 different directional things that you can kind of let it know ahead. I want this to move this way and all that. And that unfortunately isn't available in Crea. So if you wanted to get real specific and use those tools in Kling, you would have to, I think, still do it through Kling. Would be interesting to see if it's in the replicate though. Actually, I don't know if that is. So, but yeah, it's been a crazy week. Nvidia's got a thing coming up at the end of December. If any of you guys are interested in programming or LLMs or just learning about how this stuff works more on a technical level, they have a free NVIDIA developers thing. So, and you don't have to be top shelf developer if you're just up and coming or whatever. It's online, it's free. You just got to sign up. I think it's held via Zoom, you know. Um, Totally recommend checking it out. NVIDIA has free courses. I've been kind of chipping away at certain things. Um, so I recommend checking out NVIDIA, signing up for all of their stuff, and just, like even whether you go or not, you know what I mean? It's like, why not get on the list? Why not get involved? Get the emails coming in when they come in and make announcements. Um, NVIDIA has just been like shocking. They have something called Edify, I think it is now, which is a great new 3D modeler deal. Um, what else should I mention? There is, we already talked about the 10 cent. Oh, 11 Labs is the voice. So they just released conversational AI. And so you can set up these AI agents without needing to code, and it can speak for your site, app, and like it can answer calls. It's pretty crazy. Again, that's through 11 Labs. And 11 Labs has like, I think 67 languages that it covers. So like, if you have a product or a
Soul
shop
of
or
cat.
you're trying to sell stuff, to have like a agent that can answer questions for you for your site 24 hours a day in 60 languages, I mean, that's pretty gold, right?
This is the soul of one cat. What is
Ooh,
its
I
eyes
don't
doing? Hold up,
know.
hold up. Oh, nothing. Oh no, they roll up in its head. Oh, he's got eyes behind eyeballs or something. Look at that. That's crazy. Look what they do. Like Like right at the end.
Mm-hmm. His
That's
soul's
something
coming
great.
out.
Oh yeah, that's fucked up. That's gross. What is it
Yeah.
doing? This one is just gonna straight up kill you. I don't think these are 1-1 either. Did I ask for that? Or maybe on one of them I did. Oh yeah, it gave me that. That was the one where it gave me 1-1. Yeah. Meh. I mean, yeah, they're cats and all.
I mean, they're kids and all.
So that did you see my final product, my filmmaking debut? I
Debut.
I tweeted it out. We should watch it so I can go through it and tell you what I used to do what and where.
Yeah.
I learned a ton. I leveraged like at least 4 different types of AI, right? Whether it be like video, art, or like Adobe was clutch. As was just regular textual, right? Because there were a few times that like, I was trying to do things that given more time I would have been able to accomplish. Like for example, like I wanted a completely different shot view for when I'm waking up. Like I wanted the camera to always be in a first person view and never not in a first person view, but to switch it from looking at the ceiling to down to your left. Like that's difficult to do, right? Especially when you're introducing objects into that scene that aren't actually there, and then you have to place them there, right? Because now you have to do like motion tracking and all kinds of crazy shit that I just wasn't prepared to do in such a short period of time. So I just switched the view, but I did in fact accomplish, like partly what I was aiming to do, and with Blender. What I asked, I just went to Chat GPT or Claude or both, I think, and I asked it to write me a Python script, which like you can literally do to work in Blender, and it's very simple. I mean, I can show you how easy it is. We probably actually can start with that. I'll get this video playing, and then I'll get Blender and shit pulled up. I can show you all that really quickly because that's a good one. Because not only can you do it with Blender, but you can also with all of the Adobe products. It's just a little bit different that way. And not to mention, I've never had it successfully. Like I don't know, like Adobe like they use JSX, but like they have their own like methods, syntax, and variables and shit. And it's probably not well documented or documented at all. I don't know. And so AI just really it doesn't do a good job. It's better off just telling me where to go and what to do and working off of screenshots. But if I give it a simple task, what's going on with my internet?
I don't know, but I sent you a cat video, and I sent you that cat video in Discord.
Huh. Did I not tweet this? I thought I tweeted this. Where did it go? That's okay. I'll just upload it here. Yeah, I'll put this up so y'all can read the rest of these here. If there's anything that you wanted to get done.
Oh wait, play my cat video while you're doing.
Where's
this
that?
shit.
I can't see it. Where's that?
It's in your Discord.
Oh, okay.
Crazy cat, we on the mission. Crazy cat, it's our tradition. Crazy cat, wild and free. Crazy cat, come and play. Crazy cat, we on the mission. Crazy cat, it's our tradition. Crazy cat, wild and free. Crazy cat, come and play. Come and play. Crazy cat, we on on the mission. Come here,
Oh,
play.
you buffered.
Ha!
Crazy cat, we on the mission.
Ha!
Crazy cat, wild and free. Crazy cat, we on the mission. Crazy cat, we on the mission. Crazy cat, it's our tradition. Crazy cat, wild and free. Crazy
Gross,
cat,
bro.
Tasty.
come and play. Crazy cat, we on the mission.
What which ones did you use for this?
I used a bunch in Korea. I used a lot of models in there. I trained it on me. So like basically I put me and then a bunch of different ones. And then once I got the image, I ran it through the different video models and like compiled them into that.
Don't
Yeah.
eat cats. Yeah.
I wasn't eating cat. We were sharing chicken.
Yeah.
Those are my
All right,
cats. They
so
love chicken.
do you actually have own cats? Are you a cat person?
I'm not a cat person, and no, I don't own cats. I don't hate cats, but I am not a fan of T. Gandhi. I'm not a fan of what they carry in their poop, and more than half of America is infected with. I don't know if you know about that. Most people don't, but there's this brain freaking thing that cats carry that infects humans all the time. Did you know about that?
No.
It's called T. Gandhi, and it affects how you act. It affects your personality and who you like and who you hang out with. And um, it they've had it for I don't know 1,000 years or something. But basically, like when it infects mice's brain, rats and mice, they are
Meese. It's pronounced
attracted.
meese.
Meese. They're attracted to cats, the smell of urine and the smell of cats. So they literally, their brain makes them go by cats and just get eaten. But it affects humans differently. But yeah, it's pretty wild.
It is.
Yeah, that's why they,
Um,
and it can kill babies. So that's why they say pregnant moms and blah, blah, blah. Young babies shouldn't be around cats. That's why. That's a big part of it. So yeah, but it's in their poop. So I guess if you had a cat and someone else dealt with the litter and you weren't around it ever, you'd probably be safe, you know? But I guess technically I do kind of have a Siamese cat. That's not my cat. That's like the neighborhood cat. You know what I mean? And he chills at my house because I don't have a dog or anything right now. So it's like safe for him here. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I said to ChatGPT, write me a script for Blender 4.2 that creates a smooth, rotating sphere with a black, shiny texture. Why did it give me a notification about that? That's new. So I copy this. And so let me just start a new one. So in case you've never seen Blender before. So this is what it looks like when it's new. And you can delete that. And then up here, you got scripting. And then you just click on new. And then you paste what you just got from the robot. And then there's this little play button here to run it. And you click that. And bam, I got myself a sphere. And to check to see if it's actually black shiny, like I asked, I can hit Z, the letter Z, and then rendered, or maybe, hold on, maybe that's not where I want to go. material preview. I think this is where I want to be. Or maybe under the shading tab. All right, so it's not black, and I can tell that it's not black because it would have been black by now.
Yeah.
And so now I'm going to go back to my robot, and I'm going to say, this is not black nor shiny with, and I'll put parentheses with a material because I did not say that. Material and texture. Also, rotate. Give it a clockwise rotational animation. And it ensures, like, I hate when AI does that. Like, it'll tell me shit that, like, this is the final time we're doing this. This is it. This is the one guaranteed to work. Like, why would it do that when it knows how stupid it is? Maybe it doesn't know how stupid it is. I've never had it, like, actually be accurate when it said that. It would say it, like, 4 times and be accurate. All right. Let me go back to our scripting. New text. That's what we want. This ain't gonna work.
Have you tried to rig anything in Blender?
Negative. Yeah. What? Oh, did that thing work for you? Yeah, this is broken.
I didn't end up getting to do it. I'm trying to animate this thing for a client, and they sent me this model that I had to completely redo because it had over almost 6 million vertices in this tiny little project. I don't even know how they did it like that or why. So I had to rebuild it, and then I went to their office to work on it, and all they had was a Chromebook for me to work in there, and I was like, oh well, I'm already here, but let me just try. And I put Blender on there, and you can't even put Blender if it's not Windows or Mac, so I had to get Linux and download it, and then a bunch of stuff. So I haven't had a chance to do it because I was just getting it all prepped. So no, long answer, no.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, you know what else I started playing with? Is Painter. That's Adobe's product. It was a very, very steep learning curve.
Hey, do you have an iPad you use or no?
Do I have an iPad? Do you know who you're talking to, bro?
Oh,
I do
yeah,
not have a
forgot you're-
tablet. I do not have an Android tablet or a Samsung tablet. No, I do
I
not.
forgot you're an Apple fanatic.
Yeah.
Because they have that Adobe Fresco where you can work in vector.
Yeah, I
like a
can. I have.
tool.
It's not. It's on all of them. I have it.
Right, but it has symmetry on the iPad only, which is annoying. I'm like, what?
What? So I
But
have
the
it right here.
symmetry thing's dope.
Why? What does that do?
It's just like, it's like if you're drawing a face, if you draw one side of the face, the exact side is the exact same symmetrically perfect. If you're drawing a
I just
body, a
don't-
hand,
I'm
or
over it.
anything.
He's an idiot and can't do the texture for some reason. I'm not surprised. I think I know how to do it. Come here, add a new material, and then got a base color. I would change this maybe. Maybe. I gotta tie these together. I forget how to do it. All right, I'm done here. Let's. I think we're gonna wrap it up. Unless you had anything else, where we at?
No,
At
we're at
19?
8:20 anyway. Yeah.
Word. All right, y'all. We'll have a better. I'm still getting into the swing of things. Coming back. It's been a while. It's been a while for this stream too. We're gonna get ourselves more organized. Maybe even get some guests to come on and talk about their products. I think that'd be dope.
Cool.
And I guess we probably have to do the stupid incentivize. We'll figure out some sort of incentivize. That's not just giving stuff away for the sake of giving it away. But
I like doing that.
I don't want to be screwing up Jamie's numbers. You know what I mean? Thanks, Cams. Hey, here's an incentive. Like, how about like, do you have an image that's fucked up and you'd like it fixed? Like, bring it on the show. We'll fix it for you, or anything. There's nothing that I can do, which was the entire purpose of that video. Which I guess we can end on that. The entire purpose of it was to show people that like it's gone past it's past just like technical acumen and like it's empowering and emboldening everyone to do anything, like whatever it is you want to do in life, you can do it better with AI assistance. Like, and I feel like that blanket of a statement, that's true. Like, there's nothing that you can't do better with the help from AI. Would you agree with that, Joe?
I would. Yeah, just about. Yeah, just about. I mean, little personal shit. It's not gonna wash your dishes better at this point and shit like that.
It would. It absolutely would. If you took a picture of your dishes, I'm telling you, your dirty dishes, if you took a picture of it and you fed it into AI and you asked it, what's the fastest and most efficient way to clean these dishes? It would tell you. It would tell you a way that isn't just load up the dishwasher and turn it on. You know what I mean?
I'm going to tell you this one time, but remember, if you stop to ask AI, you've lost the fastest time each time. But I'm going to tell you this one time. Just kidding.
That's not for your dishes.
No. Yeah, no, you're right. And I will say,
you never know if it was like, oh, just pour blah 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 on it and it'll make them look brand new, and you never heard of blah blah blah. Right.
Yeah. And I told you I did the pantry thing, right? When I was like, what should I make? And
yeah,
boom,
it could be like, just go to
the
the store to like Home Depot and buy some like weird acid that you never heard of. And if you just pour that acid on there, you don't have to do anything. It's going to clean it better than your dishwasher, faster than your dishwasher, and leave no residue or like stuck on whatever. You know what I mean? Like, do you know that's not a thing? I don't know that's not a thing. AI does.
You know what I think would be cool too is like, like we're talking about the image thing, that's great, but you made one for, I think that dude's name was Cam, or the girl's name was Cam, I don't know, they're boy or girl, and the other one was Soul the cat. It would be cool like if we just did like a one-on-ones or like a 10,
I was thinking that too.
Yeah,
it was funny you say that. I was just thinking the same thing coming in. I'm like, man, we should be making something and like maybe it should even have its own collection like on Solana or something. I don't know. Like make one-on-one PFPs or something, right?
or maybe we make them more than one-on-one. Can you do like, how on Wax you can do wax backed?
Yeah, they have SPL on Solana. It's very similar.
That would be kind of
cool.
At
404. I'm sorry, SPL 404. What?
That would be kind of cool. I like the idea of like, like it always holds some value no matter what. Even if you're like, I'm sick of this artwork, I just want to.
Yeah, that's the 404 one. Yep,
It would be cool. I'd be down to do something like that next week. Do like, something we can give out.
Yeah.
That's like backed with something too, Maybe we can do like, 5 on each, or you like the number 8. Maybe we do 4 on Wax and 4 on Soul.
Yeah, and accessing liquidity. Yeah.
All right, let's talk during the week and let's put something out. Wax, we both know it's super easy, so we can start with that until we get.
Yeah. Like I at this point, I honestly, this is my feelings on Wax. It's like it's a good developmental chain, but like there's so much time has elapsed where those that were capable of making it more than that didn't, right? They took their money and ran, right? Like look at Jonah and whatnot. And so it's that's all it really is a develop, like it's a good development chain, I think, right? Like at least for me personally it is. Because there's not a whole lot that I feel like I need to learn more. I can just create now.
Hey, do you have any interest in the OIG meetings by any chance?
It's funny you asked that. We'll talk offline. Somebody else just asked me that today. What is it? Is this a
You know what? I
sign?
got invited. They were doing that Upland Aliens project. I've been lagging on it, but
Yeah.
yeah, they're it's some of it's on wax and blah blah blah. So, but yeah, I'll
Yeah.
talk to you during the week on it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
okay, so that's the plan. I'll cover Cray next week, and we'll come up with some sort of NFT we can give out to people on stream, right?
Hell yeah.
All right, I'm down, homie.
All
All
right.
right,
Yeah. All right.
cool.
So
Thanks
I'm
for
gonna.
teaching me about Replicate.
Yeah. Yeah. You bet. Thanks for teaching me everything you have. It's been invaluable. All right. Here we go. I think this is the right one. Let me make sure here. If I don't make sure, I'll be annoyed. Here we go. I got to. Why doesn't it filter by date in some of my folders? Now there's ones that does. Do you know the answer to that? Does anybody know the answer to that? Why is the date column sometimes in my folder and other times it is not?
No idea.
Yeah, it's really stupid. I just pulled it up on Twitter. Oh no, I couldn't find it. How weird. What's today? 6:47. That sounds about right. I'll go with that.
Yo, I'm on my way.
This thing is like a spaceship. Whoa. Fuck. Oh, hell no. I need to get more rest. Who are you?
Fuck you.
Fuck. When she move in? No sleepovers. Did you travel around with this stuff? Yeah.
For niggas out here stressing, heads spinning like roulette wheels, trying to make it back to home base with snakes in the left field. And I don't know how that feels, but I tell you how success feels. I tell you what it's like to have to worry about your next meal. I tell you what it's like to know who's 100 and who's less real. I tell you what it's like. I tell you what it's like for real.
Jam just joined us.
All right.
Well,
Fellas,
we're
hey,
so live.
terribly sorry. Man,
Yeah, we were just closing out.
Yeah.
But now we're not, I guess.
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I'll hang as long. I put the kids
We
down.
can talk. Yeah, we can talk. Chill, man. We can play some Fortnite. Fuck yeah, right?
Yeah, I'm up for a bit now. I just,
Joe, what'd you think?
Joe,
Funny,
how's it
right? Aren't
going?
I funny?
Yeah, no, I thought it was good. I was wondering about that 8 dressing room scene.
Yeah,
You know, when it went up to door number 8, then it opens
yeah,
and it was that empty dressing room.
yeah.
How did you get that going?
That's footage of a theater, of a tour, backstage tour of a theater that you can find probably on YouTube by searching just that stage to back to dressing room a tour
Okay.
or something like that. Right? Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And
So you didn't shoot all that
the
footage.
floor I actually made the floor and some of the scene in Photoshop with generative AI. Right? So like the floor wasn't checkered like that. I just liked the way that looked. Because I needed something looking down. I was like, what kind of floor would be in here? And then that's what I
Nice.
came up with. So
Yeah.
yeah, like it didn't have a 3-dimensional view of it, which I didn't stitch it together very good. And that's whatever. And the vehicle, I don't own a Mercedes Maybach. I wish I did, but I don't
Like a
think I ever will.
spaceship.
Man, I thought it was,
Because
at least a rental. Damn.
I think that it would cost you. I shit you not.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah. To
imagine
rent
it
one.
would be less
Yeah.
than $1,000 a day to rent that, right? Just to rent it, because
Yeah.
it's yeah. I mean, if you do like, so what does it cost to rent a car? Like $80 a day, something like that, right?
Yeah, probably something that's
And then the average car cost is probably like $20K, right? So like that
Yeah.
ratio is roughly, I don't know, like 20 to 1, maybe 30 to 1, right? So yeah, 30 to 1 would be $1,000 on a Maybach, right?
what
You
did
ever
A
see
$300,000 car,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
you ever seen that video with Lil Dicky, the Save That Money video?
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
love
he
when he
was in a
gets that
McLaren in
McLaren.
that one,
Yeah.
right? I don't know how much a McLaren costs.
There's
I think
That's a little bit
close,
high.
but a little less.
there's an app called Turo, and it's people personally renting their vehicles,
Oh wow.
and you can get all kinds of crazy shit on
Yeah,
there.
that's
But
pretty wild.
someone recommended it to me, and then I recommended it to my family, and my freaking brother got one, and his wife hit the curb and busted it. And the problem that none of us thought of until it happened was
It's on
where
your
if
insurance.
well, yeah, but they knew that already, right? They
Yeah.
had that. But they were like, I didn't think about this, right? Like if that happens to you and you're in a rental car company, they're just like, oh, here's a new rental, right? But
Oh
this was
yeah.
like some dude. And so they were like, oh God. So they
Let me
ended
get
up
another
having to
car.
go. Yeah. So they ended up having to go rent a car from a rental company
Oh,
anyway after.
brutal.
I
That's
don't know why I
crazy.
can't show me the price on it. Just tell me how much it would cost.
Yeah, it's like those high ends are really difficult to find exact prices. They have so many
Because
variable
if you have to ask,
packages and stuff. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Right. Like, it doesn't really
oh
matter
shit,
if you're spending
400K.
that much.
Jesus
What?
Christ, man. When did cars get so fucking expensive like
Oh,
this? That's ridiculous, man. What?
yeah, that's wild. You seen the probably dumb
Are people
question,
really
but
making that much money out there? Like, what the
yeah,
fuck?
man. Look at what the top end of the NFL is making at this point, right? That's that's like less than some contracts are.
That's about half of what minimum wage was the last time I looked. And it probably has crossed over to 7 figures now. So,
Yeah.
You
but
said
it's like
Justin, son,
people
about
don't,
that
Oh,
yeah,
$66
I'm way off. I
banana.
mean, that's less than most. Yeah, annual salaries. What am I thinking? Add a couple zeros. Geez, I am. Whew. But have you ever seen the self-driving cars that are out and active in like San Francisco? I think
Yeah,
what, the
some in
Waymo.
Teslas?
Texas. I
Yeah,
don't know if they're
Waymo.
Teslas, are they?
I would think so.
Tesla
All right,
just
no,
put
so it
out a
hasn't
GoPro.
changed.
He
What's that,
just
Joe?
put one out here in LA. It's like a bus kind of one, and then they have the
Uh,
Waymers.
Lemurs, maybe
Yeah,
that's it. I think that
So
it looks like
minimum salary. So for somebody who doesn't even play, it's $7.95. And you
yeah. Oh my
probably
gosh,
think that's
even
outrageous. Like, why are they getting
yeah.
paid that much? But I don't think Like, I mean, you played sports. Anybody that's played sports,
Yeah.
just think of whatever you went through to play those sports, and then multiply probably by like 10. Like, that's your fucking life until you're done. Like, and that's why people retire early and shit. They want to
Sure.
go live their lives, because otherwise you are like, you're training. If you're any good, if you want to stay at that salary,
Mhm.
you have to train like you've never trained, and just nonstop with everything. You have like 2 months of free time, I think, maybe at most, and you still have to train during that time and eat right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I know exactly what you mean. At the same time, I think they get in such a rhythm with that type of stuff. They by no means live a normal life, but they still live a life in between. I think it justifies a good portion of the money. I just think it's,
It depends, I think, on
man,
how
how
serious,
dedicated, right? Yeah,
you are about your
yeah, yeah.
craft,
No
right?
doubt, no
Because,
doubt.
like, you can always reflect back to like what Kobe's work ethic was, right?
Oh, yeah.
Compared to just
I
like somebody, I don't know, like Vince Young, or somebody who's probably had like a really shitty one, or
yeah,
it didn't pan out in the sport that they played, or because you can survive and actually thrive off of raw
sure.
talent for quite some time, probably all through college. But man, when you get to the pros, like, what I was told when I said that I wanted to play professional sports was that college, like the top college D1, is 1% of high school students, right? NFL is
Yeah,
1% of that
yeah,
1%, and that's accurate. Like, that's an accurate
yeah,
statement,
no doubt.
and that's top of your class. So
Yeah, and then you're also like, you look at Hamlin and some Tua, right? You're also putting your body like
yeah, not to mention that
some
for a long
serious
time they
risk.
didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the modern day slave trade.
yeah, yeah. I
Call
mean,
it.
even with the crazy technology with their helmets and equipment, I mean, they're just getting faster and stronger. So like, I don't think that evolution is keeping up with the development of the
Yeah, I don't
humans
know.
behind them.
I think NFL, like, it's not like it used to be.
Well,
Although people are still
right.
getting hit hard.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. But I agree. I mean, they're putting all these protocols in place to try and prevent these things. But I mean,
I think fighting, like boxing, is way worse for you. Like,
oh, sure.
after I watched that, like, I was watching like the
Uh,
pre-fights of the Tyson one, and like
yeah,
these dudes' faces, like, Jesus, like, what are you gonna go do now? That, like, you're not
yeah.
gonna be stared at by everybody. Like, your face is a mess, bro.
You look at wrestlers who then normally, a lot of UFC that started out as wrestling and then
Yeah,
got into MMA and stuff. You look at their ears and stuff and their noses.
yeah, dude. That's like wrestlers. Yeah, get out of here, you gross ears.
Yeah, cauliflower ear. I wrestled for a
And
long time.
your ringworm, nasty.
Yeah. This just comes with the sport, man. You get used to it. Those are battle wounds, man. No, that's yeah.
It's
I look like I
gross.
never played. I never wrestled in my life. Like my ears, you would never tell. Maybe I just was so damn good. I just didn't get my head drug around a lot, or I just didn't have that work ethic and I didn't
Is
put it
that
in.
what it was?
I'd say a little bit of both. I was damn good until freshman year of high school, which I mean that's when it's actually serious and
Well,
all.
that's when it
But
mattered.
I
When
know
it
that's what I'm
mattered.
saying. Like, no, I was still good, right? Like I got brought up as a freshman, which didn't happen. I mean, Pennsylvania's like, besides
Yeah, New Jersey is fucking. That's what we
Iowa and
excelled at, was wrestling.
yeah, Mawas was a huge tournament in Jersey a lot. The Beast of the East. I used to. But anyway, I got
Yeah,
brought up as a
yeah. We
freshman. I was
usually
supposed to be
take that, or yeah.
I was hitting peak, uh, bad version of myself time, or not peak. I'm sorry. That was when they started ramping up, right? That's peak was good, mid 20s probably. But yeah, I was just that's I was hanging out with the wrong people. I was hanging out the TDs of the world at the time. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. That's messed up.
The what?
Not, I'm just kidding. I said the
I
TDs
don't
of the
even know
world.
the reference.
I don't know. I was just hanging out in AC a lot and
Oh, yeah, my neck of the
partying
woods.
and yeah, it was easy to yeah, it was a lot of fun. Not gonna Don't get me wrong, but I don't recommend it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Right.
it's just stupid shit.
All right. Are we staying alive? Because I'm
Oh
about to
yeah,
load up
my
Fortnite.
bad. My bad. Yeah. Joe, it was great hearing you.
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah. Because we
Terribly
can't.
sorry I
stream.
came in late.
Yeah, we should probably shouldn't. We should probably end it and restart it if we're gonna. That's probably what we'll do because I don't want to
Yeah,
put bad
no
ratings
doubt.
on the AI show. Like it was a bunch of kids talking about
Right.
Atlantic
Yeah.
City and fucking girls
Oh,
and
yeah.
Fortnite or something.
I'm serious. Like
Yeah,
I
because just 'cause
just
we're live on Twitter.
woke up, saw the time. I was like,
Oh, good.
wow.
All right, we're gonna end and just start it
Peace
right
out.
back up. Probably just
Yeah.
on Twitch. So if y'all want to watch us, hear us talking, I'm gonna curse a lot, like a lot. So
That take
yeah.
came out wrong. I was supposed to be a joke and a dig.
All
Bad.
right.
Bad attempt.
Later, y'all.
See ya.